Alright, this is pretty amazing what's going on here. Scratch, not really a scratch, it's just a transfer, plastic mirror transfer down the side of my truck. I parked it on the side of the road in a metered stall. The road was real narrow, and someone came up and their mirror scraped all the way down. You can tell it's plastic residue from a mirror. Scraped all the way down the side of my truck. Anyway, I cleaned the area where it's at. I started buffing it, and I buffed it already all the way with a polish and a buffer, and I'm not getting that transfer out. And we'll take a look at that. So I've got a buffer here, some polishing compound, cleaner polisher compound, and I've been buffing on this thing pretty consistently, pretty heavily. And I tell you, that just doesn't want to come out. It's about as best I can get it down the whole side of the car with just that cleaner. So I was getting frustrated, and I thought, you know what? Let me try. I've been playing with this Mr. Clean sponge, and I kid you not, this Mr. Clean sponge. And yes, I got to put a lot of pressure. You got to put a lot of pressure on this thing. Let's take a look at this. I clean that whole back end with this thing, with the Mr. Clean. Unbelievable. I mean, I can't get this out. Not only did I use a buffer, I took and I was using polish on a rag just like this, and it won't come out. It won't come out at all. Boy, I tell you what, you get this Mr. Clean sponge. Look at this. That's amazing. Look at that thing. It's gone. Completely gone. Incredible. Mr. Clean. Who would have thought? Let's do another little section right here. Amazing. I'm going to do a real heavy buff with the polish. Cleaner polish. I mean, I'm leaning into this thing, and it's not budging at all. I mean, not at all. Let's get Mr. Clean in here. Look at Mr. Clean. I mean, I'm putting some pressure on this, but man, Mr. Clean is getting it out. It's amazing. I mean, look at that. Still a little bit left, but the Mr. Clean is absolutely cutting through this thing and removing it when all this other buffing wasn't doing anything. Look at that. Damn. Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. Alright, one more time we're going to hit this with the buffing pad. Put quite a bit of compound on there. Lean into it a bit. Again, I've done all of this, and most everything I could get off came off already. This is what wouldn't come off. So put on some compound on there. Really lean into it. Okay, that's about as much as maybe a little bit came off, but not much of anything came off. Like I said, I've already buffed it with the orbital, so I've already done that. I'll wipe it down again. I'll set it up to lean into it by hand. put some good compound on there. Compound on there. And I'll really get into it with my fingers. Okay. A little bit more may have come off, not much. Just wipe all that off. All right. Still pretty heavy through there. And I've been working at that for a long time. All right, the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser right here. Let's take a look at it. Again, wow. Look at that. Look at that thing. Look at that. Again, I'm applying pressure to it. I'm not applying as much pressure as I did when I was trying to use the hand polish. And I've been using this Magic Eraser on all kinds of stuff, and it's just, everything I've used this thing on is just, it's been effective. I just didn't think this was possible for this type of thing, but man, Mr. Clean is killing it. Again, down the whole side of the truck here, it was completely, that stripe was all the way down the side of the truck. And this is all that's left. Let's go ahead and knock this out. I don't even want to flip the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser around. I've got other stuff I'm going to go at it with this thing. Boy, let me tell you, the results I got here, I absolutely couldn't be any happier. I was getting very frustrated, even by doing it by hand. There's almost nothing any kind of transfer that I haven't been able to get out, you know, with at least hand polishing. But boy, this thing is just took everything out. No damage to the paint. I'm so glad that that car didn't damage into the paint, cut into the paint, but well, I tell you what, right there, Mr. Clean Magic Eraser.